James Cybulski for EA Sports. Rosters are ready. Everyone's set to drop the puck on this EA SHL club matchup. Both teams lined up in the middle. We are ready to get things underway. The Banner Baggers win the draw, and they'll start on the attack. Puck moved over to Hill. Japan's got it along the wall. And not much on that one. Goaltender gave up nothing as it hits the outside of the post and will play on.
A huge opportunity to go ahead in this game, James, but it hits the pipe and out. Now they're chasing.
And here's the pass to Sage. That's a good heads-up play at center ice. Hill's getting called for tripping on the play.
These are typically easy calls for officials to make as the opponent goes falling to the ice at the hands of your stick. Tough one to take.
First chance of the night here on the man advantage.
Scoreless game right now, James, but an opportunity on the power play. You have to find a way to convert. Move that puck quickly and open up lanes.
Grabs the puck and moves on out here with this man advantage. There's a violent collision.
You want to send a message to your opponent early in the game, and that early delivery of a bone-crushing hit, that does just that.
No room for that one to get through. Coolidge just swooping in on the attack. Here's a shot, and the goalie somehow gets a piece of that one. We'll get a face-off after the puck stays covered up.
Oh, James, he took a huge hit there. We'll have to have another look at that one, but looks like he's having a hard time getting up.
Just moments away from the resumption of this power play. They're ready to drop the puck here for this face-off. Puck is dropped and he wins the draw here in the defensive zone. Pittsburgh's got the puck. Delayed penalty coming up here. Oh, what a hit! You might say they reached the end of the road.
Yeah, certainly, James. And these are the ones that the coach loves. They always say, play on your toes, play assertive. Well, this play displays that, right? Closing quickly, being aggressive, great spacing, line up your check, hammer against the wall.
Pittsburgh's power play unit puts their hard hats on as they go back to work.
Well, another power play opportunity here, James, and they can't squander this opportunity. Find a way to get on the board, otherwise the coach is going to have to start to make some adjustments.
And that's off a stick. Japan's got it in their own zone. Tries to make a move and can't hang on to the puck. Oh, and he makes another save. Craig's going to hang on to the puck for a whistle. Try as they continue to be shorthanded here. Quick shot off the draw. And it goes right off his bucket to stay out.
Well, he was dialed in to make the save with his mask, James, but I don't know how dialed in he's going to be now. He might be a little fuzzy.
Picked up along the wall by Coolidge. That goes up the inside of the iron, and we play on. And a great save.
Man, James, he shows incredible quickness right there as he makes one and then the second save.
And that play's broken up. A chance in front! And a huge stop by the goaltender at point-blank range.
The goaltender is very aware of where that puck is in that low slot area. and defends his crease by getting out, being aggressive, and taking away any of the net. Craig's last save has to give this team some momentum. I mean, that's a point-blank chance that he's able to take away. Just very aggressive and assertive in his crease.
Still lots of time left here in this frame. Still looking for our first goal. Pittsburgh's won the faceoff. Gets a piece of it with the glove.
Sometimes you have no time to think and make these types of saves. I mean, there's no hesitation here, just simply reaction to be able to make it.
Passes the puck over to Wilson. Taken along the wall by Sage. Poirier's taking it from his own end. Pittsburgh's got possession here in the offensive zone. Shuts him down.
Well, he makes an incredible save on a point-blank shot here, James. I love the way he's aggressive, he's competitive, and he wins the battle.
Jokaitis works the puck in his own zone. And another hit. The human buzzsaw is in full effect. Ball out.
Pittsburgh's players getting a little frustrated. They need a little puck luck as well, as they just railed a number of them off the post.
Makes his presence known on the ice. Here he is on the backhand. Big save in front.
Well, the shooter's in a coveted spot on the ice, right in the middle of it with a good look, and he makes an incredible save by getting square to the puck and turning it aside.
Here's a shot. Scores!
They bend, but they don't break here, James. This is a 200-foot play. When you take care of business in your own end, it ends up going the other way. It is something that coaches look for. How you defend, how you can turn pucks over and get going north. They capitalize, they execute, and they wind up on the score sheet.
The Vanderbaggers are up by one here in the back half of this opening frame.
Yeah, and they deserve the lead there. There's no question about it, James. I mean, they've been the better team. They've been first to the puck, and they own the majority of shots to net. Not afraid to put it there. Now they got to continue this pace and see if they can get ahead by more than one.
Oh, and he delivers a thunderous hit check. Quick shot. Denies him. He got all of it. Picked off in the offensive end. Slides it diagonally to Jordan. Forces the turnover in the defensive zone. Here's an odd man rush. Passes it in front. And he shuts down a great scoring chance there. Big time stop there.
What a sequence. I mean, he has been outstanding making consecutive saves. I mean, his defense, they got to start playing.
Pittsburgh's coach has wanted a lot of shots on net, and the team has delivered so far, leading late in the first. And from off the wing, he comes up with it with both centers scrummed up. Oh, and that'll make his teammates take notice on the bench after that hit. Trying to dump it out, and they get it out of harm's way. Here's a short pass to Jordan. Oh, and he throws a perfectly executed hip check there. Puck picked up by Coolidge. The Vanderbaggers looking against the half wall. Hammers it, and that's off target as it hits a body. Oh, and a board-rattling hit right there.
Well, certainly was lined up perfectly, body on body, weight distributed right in there.
Takes a shot. Oh, that goes off the mask, and it stays out.
Sometimes when you're trailing in a game, you can kind of be flat. You can be dull, if you will. So you need a spark, and this is a type of kick that can really ignite a fire under your team. You can see it right away with the body language on the bench. They liked it. So look for that next shift, for them to be on their toes, not on their heels anymore.
Late goings of this period. 1-0 the score. Wilson's won the draw, and they're on the attack. And that's intercepted by Coolidge. Here we go. Odd man rush here. Scores! Well, I guess they weren't saved by the bell there.
How's that for momentum? In the last seconds of the frame, they find a way to put it in, and that's going to create a ton of momentum. So now, heading into the next period, you want to garner that momentum and carry it forward. Anytime you have numbers off the rush, you typically have speed, as indicated right here, James. You're trying to create 2-on-1s, you have net drive, you got it all, and you vary it.
The Vanderbaggers closing this period on a high note now, leading by 2.
Well, they've really taken control of this game in the first period, James. They've set their tone, and a lot of it's coming off of their shot selection. They're putting a ton of pucks to net.
Well, the play might come to an end for a few minutes at the end of this period, but the coaching never stops. I'm sure there'll be a few messages and a few words, and we'll be back with period number 2 in no time. And we are just moments away from the start of period number 2. The second stanza is underway as the puck is dropped. Let's go. So we played 20 minutes of this one. Pounder, how do you assess what you've seen so far?
Craig's been so dialed in right from puck drop, and really the only player that has been. He has been under siege. Yes, they're trailing, but they still have an opportunity to get back in this game because of him.
Does it again with the stop. Moves the puck across to Coolidge. From the neutral zone now. He's got a chance on a breakaway. Scores! What a finish on the breakaway!
Well, a nice play to pull away from the back here, James. One-on-one battle against the goaltender, and he's the victor. I really like the way they moved the puck around to wait for the right time to be able to move that puck for the one-timer in that low slot area. He didn't have much time to get it off, but he got some wood on it and buried it.
Pittsburgh's been the dominant team tonight, and look at the score here, but I think it starts from the back end there, Cheryl.
Well, it really does. This has been a clinic in terms of a 200-foot game. You got to protect your goaltender and take care of your own zone if you want to get going north, and that's exactly what they've done, and they've generated a ton of chances creating their offense out of the rush.
Makes the save. Wait, no, it's in. It's in the net. It's in the net.
Well, she's frustrated. There's no question about it. I thought she had good position, was tracking well, and the puck just goes off of her skate and into the back of her net. You can see her tapping the pads of her goaltender saying, that one's on me.
Japan's going to start off with the puck here in the neutral zone after winning that faceoff. Excellent stick work on the play. Stormy stick handling in his own zone. Play is blown dead with the offside.
A great execution on that hit there, James, but a little too late. I mean, they've been trailing in this game. They've been blown out by quite a margin, and if they started a little bit earlier, they'd be in this thing.
Pittsburgh's been all over them here in this second period. Just look at the score, and they have dominated in the shot clock, too.
Jordan's going to have to keep his head up throughout this game. No one liked that play earlier that injured their player. The crowd is frustrated, including the bench. He'll have to be aware when that puck's on the stick.
Delayed penalty coming up here. And the puck is cleared to a safer spot. We got a stoppage. Let's get the call.
Absolute chaos, James. Not one, but multiple penalties on the call, and the team is going to be put in a tough spot.
Pittsburgh's got another opportunity here on the man advantage.
No, they haven't scored on the power play yet. 100% is not a number that you see typically. So they got to find a way to just stay confident, trust the process, and their skill sets.
Just a crushing hit against the wall. Puck dumped in. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck now. Angles it over to Coolidge. Sends it over. Oh, what a save in front.
Craig's really struggled tonight, and the team in front of him as well. They've got to find a way to get back on track. They need to switch the momentum of this game if they want to get back in it.
And they get some breathing room as the puck leaves the defensive end.
Swayman's a true sniper, James, and he's already got 2 in the game, and you know he's looking for his 3rd.
Here's a chance to try to get it out of the defensive zone. And they get it out. Oh, what a play, and they're on the attack.
Able to squeak through there. Now the defender is in behind, so now you've got all this open ice to work with, and you're attacking.
Poked away in the defensive end. And that slides right out to center ice. Japan's on the attack. Poor pass on the play, and the puck leaves the zone. Quick feed to Jordan. More time off the clock as they grab the puck. Pittsburgh's got possession of the puck. Oh, it stayed out! It stayed out! What a save!
Well, that's all Will, and this is going to elevate his team, no question about it, James. I mean, it was all but in, and then he comes from nowhere to make that save.
From center, they get into the attacking area. And we'll get a breather here with offside the call.
Donatel's doing what it takes to generate offense in this game tonight, James. He's got multiple points, and he really has been a threat in the offensive zone in particular. I just love the chemistry he has with his line mates and the energy that he has, in particular when he has the puck on his stick.
Poirier's ready for the draws. They will continue to try to kill off this penalty.
Gordon's almost out of the box.
And he sidesteps the check there.
Yeah, they're handedly winning in this one, James, and they didn't execute on the power play, but there's a bunch of athletes on that team that want that job, and it's about executing to the best of their ability. You know they wanted it.
Pittsburgh's had the better scoring opportunities, and lots of them, which is why they lead in a big way here in the second. Oh, and he takes possession of the puck from off the wing with the centers all locked up there off the draw. Moves it to Chikaitis. Great reach with the poke check.
I love the way that she anticipates the next play of the puck carrier. I mean, that's exactly what you have to do when you're going to use the leverage of your stick to poke check.
Craig's going to hang on for a whistle. The Vanderbaggers continue to lead in the second. They have been the busier team in the shot department, and as a result, they lead. Japan's taken possession in their own end. Poirier's carrying it ahead. Shot! Great read on the block. And down he goes as the puck goes free. Takes the feed in the middle of the neutral zone. And he's got that one. Shuts the door again.
Man, is he ever quick on his feet, anticipating the play. Excellent reflexes. He's saving his team right now.
Pittsburgh's had no shortage of scoring opportunities tonight, and they continue to lead here late in period number 2. Wilson's won the draw inside his own end. Pittsburgh's got the puck along the boards. The Vanderbaggers going to work on offense. Huge stop with the one-timer. Makes a save again.
Just fantastic work by the goaltender, making consecutive saves. How athletic.
Pittsburgh's had one song in their mind all night long. Shot, 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 shots. They continue to lead late in the second. Quick pass to Wilson. From the right side, they gain the zone. And offside, we'll get a reset here. Here in the late going of the frame, the Vanderbaggers lead it 4-0. They have dominated. Japan's won the draw. a chance, sends it in front. He scores! What a play!
Precision passing is what leads to this one-timer opportunity, and it wasn't just an opportunity, James. It was a direct finish as he just slaps it and hammers it home.
And off the draw, they take the puck. Japan's got the puck against the boards. Pittsburgh's got control of it now from their own end. Here's a shot, and he makes the save with ease. Great heads-up play to poke it away in the offensive end. Another save! Under siege, and finally grabs that one and covers up for a whistle. Centers glide into the dots. We're ready to get things back going again. And they win the draw here in their own end. Poirier's lugging the puck. Tripped up on the play. Delayed penalty coming up. Let's get the official decision. Stormy's been nabbed for tripping.
Anytime you lose position on your opponent, this can happen. He gets the sticks out in the feet of his opponent, and guess what? He gets the tripping call.
Japan's man advantage unit will take to the ice for the first time tonight. Seconds and he makes the save. And with that, 2 periods now in the books. Been a great night of hockey here on EA Sports, and we got the 3rd period coming at you in moments. Welcome back. She's Cheryl Pounder. I'm James Cybulski, and we are ready to bring you period number 3. Japan's power play is still intact as this period is now underway, and they take possession. Jordan's got it against the boards. Moves it quickly over to Poirier. Oh, what a save on the clapper! Let's see what the officials are calling. Jordan's getting called for 2 minutes here by the officials.
Well, looks like he wasn't ready to play today. He's got that frustrated edge about him, and he's put his team in a real bad spot. I'm surprised that he's out there, and I'm not sure he's going to get back out once he gets out of the box.
And it's 4 against 4 here with the puck set to drop.
Not typically that we see 4-on-4 action, although it's a lot of fun. You certainly know they practice it. This is something that they're aware of. They know what they're doing. They want to possess the puck and try and create numerical advantage.
Pittsburgh's been a dominant force offensively. Plenty of quality scoring opportunities, and they lead it big time early in the 3rd. Poirier's won it in their own end. And he gives it over to Jordan. And here's the pass to Poirier. Some great thievery in the open ice. Here they come down the right side and on the attack. Oh, what a save! I can't believe he kept it out.
I don't even know how he got to that puck there, James. Goalie coaches are going to continually work on position. Well, this has nothing to do with it. This is all about, Will, getting to the puck and being acrobatic in your crease. Goaltender spends so much time doing tracking exercises, and it's utilized right here as he knows where this puck is coming from, and he makes the save.
Picked up along the boards by Coolidge. He got all of that one. Oh, it's from Smoot. He scores! And there's the hat trick, and let those shovels fly! this third period.
Well, this has got to be a dream for a coach. You know that they're telling their team in the intermission to make sure they stay to business, stay to task, stay focused. And that's exactly what they've done, and they've just hammered their opponent.
The Bannerbaggers have a hold of it in the defensive zone. Tries to feed it over to Coolidge. And that was read perfectly. What a play by Sage. Passes it to Coolidge. Can't hang on to the biscuit after that. Cutting to the front of the net. Oh, blocker save. Looking textbook there. Sends the pass down low. Moves the puck down low. And he takes a shot. That's denied by the goaltender.
Swayman's been the premier threat on the ice tonight here, James. When the puck has been on his stick, he has had finish and he has made things happen. I don't think the goaltender or the other team has an answer to solve him right now. He's got Hattie in this game, and he may not be done.
And off the draw, they win possession. Here's a short pass to Sage. And he puts up and rings the iron.
Japan's working hard, but nothing's been going right for them in this game. Another chance off the post, and this is deflating for an entire bench. You need something to get them going.
Oh, did he drop a thunderous hit there? And called for the offside. We'll get a face-off. The Bannerbaggers have looked sharp tonight. Lots of pucks on net and a lot of goals as a result. Wilson's won the draw. Puck picked up in the open ice. Japan's got a hold of it along the wall. Stormy's got it in the defensive zone. Dishes it off. Denies him on the play. Wilson's got it in the defensive end. And here's a pass to Sage. Cuts into the paint. Broken up with the stick in the defensive end. Oh, and comes up with nothing on the play.
It's really tough to get grade A scoring chances, so when you miss by a mile, that frustration will set in, James, and you can certainly see it on his body language. He cannot believe he missed by that much.
Play is called for offside.
Well, that's how you get a puck, James. I mean, you recognize the timing it takes to meet your opponent right at the right time. I mean, that's just an explosive hit, gets the job done.
Pittsburgh's attempt to put more pucks on net has paid off as they lead it in the third. Wilson's won the draw inside the neutral zone. They'll go to work offensively here. Great hit on the play. Quick feed to Jordan. Gaining speed through center, and here they come on the attack. Good defensive stop with the poke check. Coolidge just crossed the line and gained the zone. Sends it over. Pad save, and he made it look easy. Great job there. Pittsburgh's on the attack. On a good textbook hit there. All alone. To his teammate. Oh, denies him on the play.
And this is a great play by the tender to anticipate and get across to make that save. Let's have another look at that monster of a hit there, James. You gotta love it. You have to have great timing. You gotta know when your opponent's vulnerable.
The Bannerbaggers are in the home stretch of this one, leading big time in the third. Wilson's got it, and they'll go on the attack here in the offensive zone. Takes a hit, he goes down to the ice and coughs up the puck. Stormy's got it now deep inside his own end. Passes it over. How did he stop that one? We got a penalty coming up here. The Bannerbaggers move the puck in the defensive zone. Oh, wow, another big hit, and guess who's at it again?
No surprise here. We've been watching it since puck drop, and the opponent can feel him coming every single time. Man, is he throwing his weight around.
And the man advantage unit goes right back to work.
Being on the power play is all about making adjustments, and they can do that. They have to hit that weak side from wide open all night.
And that's a great heads-up play by Nagy. With possession along the wall. Great heads-up play by the defender. Moves it to Poirier. Big-time save. Oh, he is looking good in there tonight. open ice. And that shot dies in traffic. Puck sent over to Coolidge. Under a minute to go here in regulation time. Japan's got the puck shorthanded. And here's the pass to Sage. Takes it to the front. And he goes back to regroup. Pittsburgh's got a hold of the puck. Shakes off the defender with some nifty moves. And a nice save there as play continues. Poirier's got the puck in his own zone. A packed house here in the arena tonight as the final seconds tick away. They're on their feet. They score! Well, how about that? A good defense translates into an even better offense.
It's amazing how a PK can deflate or inflate, and that's an inflator. When you get a shorthanded goal, you know that you switch the momentum. Coaches love these kind of goals, James. When you have sustained offensive pressure, you're wearing your opponent down consistently, whether it's the cycle or whether you're creating motion and lanes to the net. Everything they did was right here. You could feel this one coming. They finally convert on their chances.
Pittsburgh's put in one of their most complete efforts that we have seen in quite some time. A big time like this third. And with the centers tied up, he swoops in to take possession. And makes the routine save. And that's all she wrote from this one here tonight. Well, how do you sum up that win tonight? That was impressive.
Well, it was impressive, and it really felt like they owned the puck. And when you have that puck on your stick, you make good decisions with it. It winds up on net. And just look at the shot clock, and you can tell that not only did they outchance, but in terms of the volume, they were able to get a ton of pucks through to the net. That's taking what's given and doing good by it.
Well, that brings a fun night of hockey to the end for all of us here at EA Sports. I'm James Cybulski. She's Cheryl Pounder. We will see you next time at the rink.